Hi folks, Ben from Snowy's here today with the Oztent RV1 canvas touring tent. It's a 1 to 2 person touring tent, really easy to set up and it's tough. They've been in the market for ages. Comes in a bag like this, about 1.6 meters long, so they're not the shortest tents, about 40 centimeters this way and about 15 centimeters this way when it's all packed up. And they weigh about 18 to 20 kilos, and that's partly because of the fabrics. Now, most of the tent is made from an 8-ounce polycotton ripstop canvas. It's a tried and tested fabric. They've made their tents out of it for years. The windows on the side here and at the rear, and also the doors in the front here, the mesh doors are a no seam mesh. And in the very base of the floor here, it's a nice, tough, heat-sealed PVC tub floor. Tons of durability. It's going to keep you really dry. It's seam sealed throughout, so it's 100% waterproof tent. Now, despite, in comparison in the RV tent range, the RV1 being fairly small, Oztent have still maintained a large awning on the front here. This bit of fabric here is 2 meters long, so you can create a living space on the front here and still use side panels and things to enclose this if you like. The poles that are included are, well, they say 1.9, but they're actually a little bit taller for this kit here. So living space out the front, and you've got 2 setup options. You can either put it in the middle here or move these poles to the front to create a long pitched awning. Comes with all the pegs, poles and guy ropes you need to set all this up in full. As I move around the outside of the tent here, first thing we come to are these little pockets here which house our guy ropes, which we should always use when we've got it set up for long periods. We've got a window on each side. This is mirrored on the other side, and there's an internally adjustable storm flap on that guy there. As we move further around, there's a couple more guy rope pockets on the corners here, so 4 guy ropes in total. And at the back, a long mesh window with a big storm flap so we can close that up in bad weather. We can also peg this out as a gusseted window if we like. So if we undo this all the way, you can see that we've actually got guy ropes included with this. So we could peg this out as such to allow breeze through the tent but keep the weather out. I want to show you what's inside the tent. We'll step around the front again. So coming around to the entrance of the tent here, we've got, it's a T-zip, so a zip down the middle and zips along the bottom. These are double doors, so we can close just the mesh door if we like, which combined with the other 3 windows allows heaps of ventilation. Or we can close this storm flap on the front here to keep the warmth in and to allow a bit of ventilation to reduce condensation. There are some ventilation flaps, in the top of the doors here, which can be opens. Recommend doing this because it is a single skin tent and you want to allow ventilation throughout to stop condensation inside. So this high level ventilation allows that hot air to escape. We'll step inside and look at the features in there. So just standing inside the Oztent RV1 here, you can see this internal frame. It's a strong aluminium frame on these. They're tried and trusted. I've got this rear door here with a no seam mesh in it with that externally adjustable storm flap and the zippered sides if we want to seal it closed. And each side here there is a internally adjustable window. So these have storm flaps on the inside that can be opened and closed. A couple of storage pockets, one on each side here. And then obviously at the front we've got those doors and the vents that we just walked through. Now in terms of space inside the tent here, it's 215 in width or length, however you want to look at it. So 215 this way and 150 deep this way. Now you'd fit 2 people sleeping at ground level lengthways this way. A lot of people ask if you can fit a stretcher in here. Now I've got a Goanna, an Oztent Goanna stretcher with me here today, and I'm going to set that up in here to show you how it fits, but you won't fit 2 stretchers in here by any means, and even with one it's quite tight. So I'm just going to go and grab that, put it in here, show you how it fits. So I've got the Oztent Goanna stretcher set up in here now. It just fits, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. It's actually a little bit long. It's pushing against the frames on the end here at 210 centimeters. So I would say the longest stretcher you're going to fit in the RV1 is 200 centimeters. It's 48 centimeters high and about 80 wide or 92 at the end. So I've got roughly about 40 centimeters, 30 to 40 centimeters of gap here. So it works for 1 stretcher, definitely not for 2. So if you want 2 people in this, you're going to have to sleep on the floor. So that's all the features of the RV1 touring tent from Oztent. You can grab these at snowys.com.au at lowest prices every day with free delivery to just about anywhere in Australia. I hope that was helpful. We'll see you next time.